Alright, live yet again. It's yet another Monday. Yet another manic Monday. I'm gonna go ahead and share this in Axel's server, because I keep forgetting to do that. But I do need to let people know that I'm here. So let me go ahead and do this here. Alright, at everyone, whoa, got caps lock on. Alright. There we go. Alright. Gonna wait for some people to come in, and then we will be good to go. What's up, Da Awesome SMG? How's it going? Hello, hello. How are you doing? Hello, Dan. Sonic Stefan, how are you guys? Hello, hello. How you guys doing? Do I have this on the same layer? I don't think I do. I know I've been working on this for forever. But it's a work in progress. What's up, Fluffy Nerd? How's it going, man? How you doing, dude? You know what? I feel like I should change this here. Let me go ahead and change this. You're watching Broly videos? How's it going, Box Doodler? You're watching Broly videos, huh? Like Dragon Ball Broly? Hello, is it Misael? Am I pronouncing your name correctly? I'm doing okay. How are you guys doing? How you doing, Misael? Do this here like this. Just add some general texture to it. There we go. Cool. You love that guy so much. Remember, he worked at Taco Bell. Yeah, he worked at Jocko Bell, actually. Dude, that video is 6 years old now. Oh my god, 6 years old. By the way, can you guys hear me? Can you hear me okay? Is my audio... is the levels for my audio okay? Let me know, please. You know, if my audio levels are fine. Okay. Alright, cool. Loud and clear, nice. So I was messing with the gain because I was trying to record something. So I just wanted to make sure that it's all good. There we go.
Hey,
oh shit! Hold up.
You got it on
Fluffy Nerd.
Mikey, I feel like in a shipping mood. Can I get a cute artwork of my OC and lanolin?
Yes, yeah, for sure, dude. Just go ahead and send that shit on over. You know where to put it. You know where to put it, bro. Thank you so much for the 50, man. Appreciate it. But by the way, Fluffy Nerd, if it's 2 characters, wait, do you want them colored? Because wait, it's 50, so it's just two characters, no color then. 2 characters, no color. If you wanted color, it would be 15 more per character. No colors. Okay, cool. No problem. No problem, man. Is there a specific pose that you're looking for? If not, I can wing it. Lanolin, huh? But thank you guys for confirming that the audio is good to go. I do appreciate that. See if I can do something about this here. Fluffy Nerd, you could actually just send it over in like normal DMs. That might actually be easier for me. I've been good, Dan. I've been good. I hope you've been well too, man. I hope you have been well, my dude. No colors, something cute. Okay. Okay, wait. Do you have something in mind already, or are you just saying make up something cute? Let me know. Do I play Fortnite or Roblox? I don't play Roblox, but I do like Fortnite. I do like Fortnite a lot. Yes, I do like Fortnite a lot. So I play that when I can. I haven't played it in a while, admittedly. When I do, I usually stream it with Jot and Axel. I have a feeling we're going to be playing it more this summer. But as of right now, just kind of busy. There we go. I did play Roblox to play Sonic Speed Simulator. Simulator, not simulator. I did. I played it like once, but I didn't play it more than that. I played it one time and that's it. It doesn't mean I don't actively play it, Ard. Hello, Mr. Man. Well, hello, Mr. Man, to you too, Mr. Gonzalot. Oh, all right, Fluffy Nerd. Let's see. There we go. And could you send over one of your character too, just so I have the updated outfit? Fluffy Nerd, could you go ahead and do that for me, man? Thank you. God damn it, Ard. Bro, Art is already starting his bullshit. Hey, I don't have to read it, so I'm good. I could just act like it's not there. I could just ignore it. You know, the problem will go away. How you doing, Ard? All right, take care, Sonic Stefan, and hello, Rigby. This is going to be a very greenish-blue thumbnail. Let's see. Only adults can play Roblox? But isn't it like a kid's game? Wait, no. I've heard about all the things that have been happening. That makes sense. I mean, it makes sense to me. Alright, Fluffy Nerd, thank you, man. Okay, so. Your character and Lanolin. Okay, so do you want them doing anything specific, or just them kind of like together doing something cute? Because I suppose I could do like a couples photo or something with them. Where's I can't talk today. Where was I yesterday? Oh, I was just taking care of some stuff, some adult stuff. Fun stuff, you know. Finances, you know, just finances related. So I decided today would be better. Let's see. All right, let's see here. I think I have an idea for a pose. Well, to be honest with you, Box Doodler, I haven't seen much of Regular Show. So it's hard for me to really say. I only saw a couple of episodes. So yeah, very, very much not in the camp of people who is like really looking forward to it, but I think it's really cool for people who do have that to look forward to, you know.
Thanks for the coins.
Let's see here, dude. Thank you so much for the $4.99. That's from the awesome SMG3. Thank you, man. Am I still making the Sonic Meat series? That is on indefinite hiatus. I am taking a break, because, for a multitude of reasons. There are two big reasons. Actually, three. There's three big reasons. The first reason is YouTube's algorithm has changed so that basically animating on the platform, being an animator on YouTube is not rewarding like it once was. The algorithm has changed so much so that it is not financially and creatively rewarding. It is just not a pleasant experience like it used to be. The second one is that I have a health condition that I am prone to getting blood clots in my leg, so I'm trying to reduce the amount of time that I'm sitting, and when I animate, it requires me to do a lot of sitting. So that happened to me a couple of years ago, and I don't want that to happen again. It was actually a DVT, which shouldn't have happened for somebody my age, but yeah. So I got to reduce the amount of time I sit. So that means, you know, animation, and I'd rather not put a ton of hours into animating something if it's not going to be lucrative on YouTube, and if it's a health risk. And lastly, I've wanted to do other things for a long time, but because with Sonic Meats and just animating in general, I felt like this is what the channel has been for so long, and I felt like I kind of needed to keep up with it. For basically, I just had to keep going. But ever since the blood clot, it really got me to reconsider, the things I wanted to do. So right now, I'm still making YouTube videos. I still have a strong desire to create. So what I'm doing is I pivoted to video essays. And that's something I've wanted to do for a long time. And I also want to focus more on my art as well. Because with animation, I mean, it's not like I was putting out stuff that was super challenging for me. I was constantly... the most challenging part about it was just trying to see if I can get something out every month. But other than that, it was just not, I guess, creatively fulfilling once I got to step back and look at it. So I want to do things that are creatively fulfilling to me, at least now. So I hope that makes sense. So now I'm working on video essays, I'm focusing more on my art, and I'm a lot happier doing that. So that's not to say that I won't get back to animating one day, because I still love animation. I just want to do it for fun. I don't want to feel like I have to do it. Like that's the I feel like I kind of fell into. I felt like I had to do it. I felt like I had to come up with something. It didn't matter what it was. I had to get something up every month. I needed to keep going. I had to keep making something. And I was half right. You should always keep making something. But don't make it if your heart isn't in it. Focus on where your heart is. And that's what I'm doing now. And I couldn't be happier. So, I have been playing around with some animations in my head, but they're more like cute little music videos, right? That's something I would love to make one day without needing to worry about whatever the fuck the algorithm would have to say about it. I want to make what just brings me joy. I want to make fun shit. Stuff I can be proud of for a long time. Hi, Salem. A Sonic X screenshot? I've been posting animations for more than a decade now. Yeah, basically. Sonic meat sounds like we're eating a... Sonic is eating a steak. Can't blame you for moving on to other things. You've been posting animations for a decade now. And yep, I think it was... Well, I first started to practice... I first started animating in the early 2000s, but I didn't start making YouTube animations until, like... I first started in, I think, 2008, but it was really hard because I didn't have a proper program to work with. What I worked with then was Windows Movie Maker, but once I started getting the hang of Sony Vegas, that's when I really started to animate. So I didn't really start posting animations until I'd say 2009? Late 2009, early 2010. That's when I really started. You'll always be our Sonic? Wait, what? What? Do I like smoothies? Yeah, sure, why not? I like smoothies. I face a lot of challenges in making animation, but it doesn't stop me from loving animation. Exactly. I still love animation, but I kind of like having respect for myself as well. Because, like I said, I'm not going to put 60 plus hours into making something just for it to make $20. I'm not going to do that. Especially if it puts my health at risk. I just can't do that. I can't do that to me. I can't do that to Axel. Can't do that to anybody, you know, who matters to me. So I do appreciate you guys understanding. So it's just a long-needed break, really. Hey, PK. You started to do animation because of me? Oh, dude, I love that. Like, dude, I would keep going if I could. Because I've always tried to be like, okay, so I love One Piece. I love Oda. And I've always admired the way he worked. And that's why I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to be a workaholic just like him. And then I had a fucking reality check. And I can't do that. My body has limits. Art takes time. That is true. But YouTube's algorithm does not care about that. You need to have something out. You need to have a consistent schedule. The more often, the better. And that's why I was like, I gotta keep going, I gotta keep going, I gotta keep making things. And this is only really something I've come to terms with after the fact. Because before that, you know, I would try to come up with reasons to justify it, because I love doing it. I did, but man, it wasn't until I stepped back and really looked at it that I realized that I was facing burnout pretty bad. I feel like I was going on autopilot for probably since like 2019. I just kept going with the flow. I just kept going with what was working. But I kind of need my body to work most of all if I'm going to do anything. Like if I'm going to make anything worth a rat's ass, you know? And I also kept falling into like the whole topical thing, like trends and stuff, and I don't want to do that. I really don't. I want to make things that'll stand the test of time, not things that are good for like a week or a month. So it's good to step back and evaluate. I was following a work model based off of an algorithm, you know, an algorithm from several years prior, and the algorithm kept changing even though I didn't change my work habit. Well, there really wasn't much I could do. You know, I was working the fastest that I could and following trends. to optimize viewership. And, you know, like, there is a method to the madness, but it's a lot easier to make videos like that if you just turn on a camera and speak. But if you make an animation, it takes so long. It takes so long just to have all that effort be something that people consume once and never come back to, just simply because it's locked to a certain time period, you know? You felt like a zombie. I did, yeah, and I didn't realize it. I was in denial about it. I always hated YouTube's rules that I can or can't do. I don't think it is fair that we only... hold on, sorry about that. That we can only be on YouTube to upload for what we love doing, but no, they want us to email us to tell us not to do. I get what you're saying. You just gotta follow your own pace rather than going all at the same time. Otherwise, we'll get crowded at the finishing end. Yeah. You know what I mean with copyright and other rules and stuff. Oh yeah. So before animations, I used to do dubs of Sonic shows, like Sonic X and stuff like that. And because I kept having copyright issues with TMS especially, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to make my own footage so they can't fuck with me anymore. And that was one of the best decisions I ever made. Because then I started working with... I started animating. Oh, I finally took the plunge. Like, I made animations before that, but dubs were working for me. And this is before monetization on YouTube. So, like, I was just doing it for the love of the game. And then eventually it became a monetized hobby, and then it became a full-time thing. So that's why I was like, you know what, that's important. I need to do what works. If I want this to be sustainable, I gotta keep doing this and that. And it required a lot more work than any regular full-time job. I was constantly working. Like I said, it would take me like... God, I can't tell you how long, but dude, I'd wake up, work all day, go to bed after I'm done working. It's the same thing, 7 days a week. That was what I had to do in order to make sure an animation came out once a month. There's no breaks. What's up, Gray? Did I ever make a YouTube poop? Yeah, like, it was like back in 2007 I did, yes. Do you think it's better to animate with final lines or without pen pressure sense? So I think it depends on the person. So I do not use pen pressure because I don't use a pen. I use a mouse. I use a mouse for everything, but I do know that pressure lines do have a place, right? And it's very useful to a lot of people. But it's just not something it's just not something I use. Used to be obsessed with YouTube poops. Nice. I used to really like watching them around the time they came out. So like I said, like 2007, 2006. Like I remember the whole Kageto-kun videos. Like he was the first. He was like one of the first ones. Like with over 9,000. That was a YouTube poop. I remember when that came out. I thought it was the funniest fucking thing for some reason. What's up, LJ? How's it going? Surprised you're not dead? It's good to see you, man. Let's see, lanolin. But you've actually spoken to him before? Oh, that's fucking cool. That's fucking cool, man. Living life and working hard. Dude, great. It's awesome. Keep up the hard work, man. Seriously. But speaking of work and stuff, that there was still back to what I was talking about with animation. Even though I'm taking a break from it, and I decided it's best to step away from it for a while, there was still a lot that I wanted to do. There's still a lot of animations that I wish I could have made. It's so, but I gotta do what's best for me, you know? The Spanish-speaking YouTube community is pretty sizable? Wow. The last one... Okay, the last ones I've watched were the Probo Productions ones with fucking Robotnik. Like the 9 Uriels for cereals. What's up, Crystal to call? Remember my friend showing me ASDF animations with llamas with hats. Was that the It's Muffin Time? Is that what that was? The Muffin Time song from like 7 years ago. You hit an art block? Oh man, that fucking sucks. You need to basically just... Okay, so with art block, it's not really something I've ever experienced, but I've experienced burnout. I don't know if it's exactly the same kind of thing. Because I mean, I'm sure there's overlap, but it's not something that, I've only really experienced one. But, just don't stop completely. Just try to do the little things here and there if you can, because drawing is very much a, if you don't use it, you'll lose it kind of thing. What's up, Winter Rain? How you doing, man? Yeah, this is lanolin. It's true. I know it kind of looks like rouge right now, especially with the lidded eyes. But no, this is lanolin. It's pronounced astiff. Is it actually pronounced astiff? Okay, because when I was a kid, even before that his series even came out, I would always just say ASDF. So, yeah. I get blocks on specific pieces. So, I have an issue that I have is that I often feel like I kind of am a bit of a perfectionist. And so, I get really... Like, if I'm working on something, and... So, okay, so I'll be working on something, and then after I get a good portion into it, I'll be like, you know what, I fucking hate this, and I just stop working on it. It's an issue that I have, and I know it's not a good habit to have, but it's one that I do have, and I'm trying to work on it. And whenever Axel sees me working on something, she's like, dude, that's fine, it looks great. And I'm like, I don't like it. But the thing is, being a perfectionist is actually a really bad thing, because if you're a perfectionist, then you're not going to get anything done. Because you'll always keep finding something to improve. Yes, Axel just said from the other room, done is better than perfect. That is true.
Remember to wash your butt crack.
And washing your butt crack is better than not washing your butt crack. So remember to wash your butt crack. I feel you. I'm dealing with that in college. What's up, Lemewim? Yeah? That sucks. They're saying hi, Axel. Hi. She says hi. But yes, it's true. Done is better than perfect. Or done is better than not done. Gotta just make sure you just finish it, even if there's some imperfections. And that's another thing, is like, that's with my animations on YouTube. I needed to take a ton of shortcuts in order to make sure the videos got uploaded. Because otherwise, it would take months to make something that you could just watch in like a minute. She's still playing her? Wait, what? Wait, what do you mean? Let's see. You ever come back to something on a different day and we're like, what the fuck was I doing here? Yes! Yes, all the time. All the fucking time, and I hate it. Alright, so Lanolin here. Oh yeah, she is playing... She's playing a different game right now. She's playing some kind of puzzle game. I don't know what it is exactly. But it's kind of like you gotta match up certain images, excuse me, and find which one, like which combinations work. It's not Brain Age or anything like that, but Softly Place? Yes. Softly Placed, she's playing. No, it's okay, Matt Sullivan. How's it going, man? Came back to a piece and I'm like, what the fuck is this anatomy? Yes! Happens to me all the time. I'm like, why the fuck did I think that was okay? Why did I think that was acceptable? I think that looks terrible. The fuck? And you know what? If you think that, that just means you've improved. So, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Let's see. Try to shrink her head just a bit. There we go. If somebody asked what the difference between a weeb and an otaku is, what would you say? Well, okay. An otaku is a big anime fan into Japanese culture. A weeaboo is basically the same thing, but to the next level. Someone who basically thinks everything Japanese is better. Otaku's mostly just like anime. Weeaboo's like everything Japan in Japanese. At least that was the old term. Nowadays, the term weeaboo has been taken back. It's been reclaimed by anime fans because it used to be very derogatory. If you called somebody a weeaboo, it was like a really bad thing. So, it's been taken back and now it's just interchangeable for anime fan. But 20 years ago, it used to mean, like, something... Like, it was pretty derogatory. Can you tell Axel one thing? When is she coming back to her streams? They're asking when you're coming back, Axel, to your streams. They said we need more of your fun. She's gonna be live with Ashlyn on Saturday. Yeah, no, they'll be live on Saturday. And what do you mean fight like a girl thing? What? What does that mean? I don't understand the correlation here. What does that have to do with the price of tea in China? Please help me understand. Well, this is Fluffy Nerd's character. This isn't Sonic. Well, he's not going to be colored, so you won't be able to tell. It's like... But the eyes are separate here. But if I colored it, you'd be able to tell it's not his character, because his character's brown. Let's see here. I'm gonna see if I can move their heads a bit closer. I mean, I guess. I suppose so. I don't hear people really say it that much nowadays, but then again, it's a very childish thing. Let's see. I think Shadow's more popular than Sonic, for better or for worse. Sonic is still the most popular character, but I'd say Shadow is the second most. Sonic, Shadow, and Tails, I'd say, are the biggest popular ones. Like, the most popular. But in terms of, like, Sonic fans, Shadow is probably the most popular amongst Sonic fans, yes. But for the general public, it's still Sonic. It's always going to be Sonic. More people know Sonic than they know Shadow. All right, Ambassador Martinez. Whatever works for you, man.
Can I get Princess Elise dressed in Nami's outfit in a pose I'll send to your Twitter?
Nami! Yes, for sure. For sure, Winter Rain. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you. Alright, and now we have 3 slots remaining. Give me 1 second here. Okay. I had to mute. I needed to blow my nose. I don't think you guys wanted to hear that. I guess so, huh, PK? It's just a weird way of saying it, but alright. Ideally, Tikal would be the most popular Sonic character. She's got her fans. She's got her fans. Let's see here. Okay, so she wears fingerless gloves. Alright, weird. I was not expecting that. It's like, okay. You are surprised echidnas aren't based on Aboriginal Australians? Well, to be fair, the animals in Sonic aren't. They're basically loosed off of the characters. The animals are designed after. Are you gonna look at Knuckles the Echidna or any of the Echidna tribe and tell me that they look anything like an actual echidna? Like, here, I'm gonna sketch one real fast of what, from memory, all right, of what an echidna is supposed to look like. And you tell me if this looks like Knuckles. Can't remember if they have ears or not. I don't think so. At least visible ones. Alright, does that look like Knuckles to you? Yeah, where the fuck did they get... Where the fuck did they get this? From that? Where the fuck did they get... I don't see the correlation. I don't see it. I don't fucking see it. Ugh. Well, yes, Tikal gets her name from a Mayan place of worship. Yes, that is true. They just kind of they just do whatever with the characters. Wait, you want this little guy, PK? You want the echidna? All right, I'll send him to you. All right, hang on. Let me go ahead and send it. Hang on. There you go. I sent it. Alright, goodbye, Echidna. Thanos snapped his ass away. He takes up too many resources. Alright. The tail. Echidnas have tails? I don't think they do. Do they? I don't remember. Mikey, since you mentioned dubs, I remember you did dubs of cutscenes of Sonic games as well as Sonic X. Yes, I did. And some of those even got claimed by TMS. Some of the Sonic Heroes ones got claimed by TMS. And I was so fucking frustrated at that. I love weird animals, that's why I'm a Sonic fan. Do you like naked mole rats too? But yes, I know that the echidnas have tails in Sonic, but wait, I think Vector is one of the only characters that looks like the animal he's supposed to be. Yeah, that and Tails. Vector, Tails, Blaze. Blaze looks like a cat. I guess Charmy looks like a bee because he's got the visual cues like the stripes and shit and the antenna. But he still has that weird mammal muzzle. But Sonic doesn't look like a hedgehog. I don't think. Because, like, if he were to look like a hedgehog, okay? They should do, like, something like this. Hold on. Just still going by, like, Sonic anatomy, right? Should be something like this. We could still keep the eyes, why not? We'll keep that. Fuck it. But the ears should be like that, right? And yeah, just keep the fucking legs too, why not? There we go. What's up, Chris? But yeah, that's what Sonic should look like. But instead, nope, they stylized the quills to be long. Anyway. Proto-movie Sonic design. Oh boy. How the fuck does Mina look like a mongoose? I couldn't tell you. You're gonna make a Mobian naked mole rat? Good thing Sonic characters are already naked. You should have them wear a loincloth. Kidding, kidding. But yes, make an anthropomorphic Sonic mole rat who just happens to be naked. Let's see here. Let's see. Wait a minute. Does he have the typical... Yeah, he does. Okay. Okay, so I don't remember any of Mina's abilities because, like I said, I didn't like. I know who she is. I remember from the, I tried to read the Archie comics, but I didn't like them. But I remembered Mina, and I liked her design. I felt like she looked more like a Sonic character than a lot of the other fucking bullshit characters from that comic. I remember one where, like, Sonic was talking to Mina, and then her boyfriend came up, and he's like, "Hey, I'm her fucking boyfriend. My name's Ash." Dude was such a fucking tryhard. I don't know when that was from. I couldn't tell you. She's a pop star. I do remember she sang, yes. That's the comic issue where Sonic came back to Earth and the slap from Sally. So 134? Was that the one? Was it 134? Because I remember I took that issue to school with me when I got it in the mail. And I had some, like, there's a classmate I had who saw Sally on the cover. He's like, "Damn, Sonic's girlfriend is bad, though." That was 135. Okay, well that... Wait, which one is the slap? 134 or 135? Well, that classmate had his awakening. Man, yeah, he had he became a furry right there in the classroom. I guess so, huh, PK? I don't know. I didn't really know who the character was, or... I just remember Sonic looking, like, kind of intimidated, too. Like, alright, bro, like, why is this fucking nobody scaring you? Jesus Christ, man. I'm gonna change his eye position. There we go. I think that looks better. Sonic hopping Spider-Man no more for no reason. Oh yeah, that was a Spider-Man reference, the cover with Sally walking. MJ slapped Peter? No, I think it was the cover. Yeah, I think it was the cover. I haven't read that issue in like 20 years, so I don't remember. Actually, it's been longer than that. Because I think that was 2004. If I remember correctly, it was spring 2004. Because it was like around the time Detective Conan came on Adult Swim for the first time. Because I remember like being obsessed with that, and also bringing that comic to school at the same time. Let's see. Well, it was weird. All of Sonic's family was like blue. And I don't even think they were like different shades of blue. They were just all blue. Very strange. Very strange. You should not make a boyfriend character that looks like a damn sibling. Huh. Yeah, that, now then you, okay, when you say it like that, yeah, it's hard to disagree. I'm just saying. It's really hard to disagree. Go. They retconned Sonic's mom to being purple later on. Well, in Sonic Underground she was. Maybe that's where they got it from. I don't know. Go. Indigo. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, indigo. I mean, that's still... Indigo is still a shade of blue, but it's close enough. Like, it's got purple in it. So, speaking of indigo, I kind of want to get your guys' opinion on something, because... Hold on. Okay, so for those of you who like Dragon Ball, there is... Okay, you guys know Goku's first gi, right? I always see people referring to it as blue, but it always looked more like purple to me. This one. It always looked more purple to me. Would you guys count this as blue or purple? Because I'm always like, that's like purple. Indigo, if even. Like, I always called it like indigo or purple. But I see a lot of people saying blue. And it's just really strange. But I guess it depends on the lighting. Or I guess it could also depend on the picture. Because like here, it looks very... It looks a bit more on the bluer side, but... I don't know. To me, it's still very indigo. Very strange, because it's on the blue to like purple spectrum, in my opinion. Yeah, just gathering your guys' thoughts here. Purple, I guess it's due to film degradation. It's not even that. It's also like in like the cells as well. Those colors don't degrade. But yeah, I always thought it was purple too. So when people say Goku's blue gi, I'm like, you mean, wait, the one at the end of Z? No. But yeah, it's always fun to think about colors. Not the Sonic game, but, you know, just colors in general. Color theory. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna rotate them here. Oh. There we go. Well, yeah, I know Spider-Man's colors are supposed to be black and red, but they used blue highlights so much. They used blue highlights so much that people just started associating it with, like, blue. They assumed it was, like, a dark blue that he had. So then he just became red and blue. Speaking of geese, that's just something that English speakers came up with. The word is shortening to dogi. Yes, I mean, it's just something. I'm just identifying it by. I'm just calling it a gi, but I do know it means, you know, it's short for dogi. I do know that. Is this good? Is this like good so far, Fluffy Nerd? I thought about the whole thing with Spider-Man. I thought it was interesting, but red and blue is more iconic. Now I think black and red Spider-Man. I think of Miles. But yeah, no, so they quickly changed his colors to be blue and red. And so now people associate that more with Peter. But yes, I do think the black and red looks really cool. Especially on Miles. Miles is actually my favorite Spider-Man. I think Miles is really fucking cool. So, you know what? I might actually change his feet. Let me see what I can do here. Yeah, I'm gonna change his feet. Because I think it'll go easier with what I'm doing with lanolin. I think black and red Peter works for darker stories. Admittedly, I'm not a big Spider-Man reader. I haven't really read any Spider-Man comics. At least I don't think. I couldn't say, but usually darker colors like that, a darker color palette is more appropriate for darker stories. I remember when in One Piece, when it was basically just up to Enies Lobby, I thought that Luffy's black shorts was perfect, like the red and black that he had going on. I thought it was perfect to match the arc. And this was like before any of the stuff that came later on. I thought that matched the arc very well. Because that, at the time, that was like the most mature arc. And it was something that I really wanted the dubbed material to reach up to really badly. Because we just kept getting up to Skypiea and nothing else. It would stop after that. It's like, fuck. I want something from Enies Lobby or Water 7, CP9. I want that dubbed. I want to see what they sound like. Or I want to hear what they sound like. Spider-Man shoots ropes out of his wrist. You shoot ropes out of your ass. I mean, how's it going, Ard? My superpower comment? Wait, what superpower would these birds give you? Falcon, robin, parrot, peafowl, martial eagle, pelican, mockingbird, swan, crow. A variety of different powers. You want me to go through each bird? Yes, Spider-Man does shoot ropes out of his wrist, like in the 70s American and Japanese Spider-Man shows. Oh man, that's funny as fuck, dude. Well, personally, I'd want to be a swan because they could swim, fly, and they could walk on land. They're objectively the coolest. Waterfowl are so cool, man. Let me tell you how cool waterfowls are, man. Let me tell you. How many animals do you know that can swim, walk on land, and fly? That's badass. That's badass as fuck. We need to appreciate waterfowl more. We really do. Oh, excuse me. That was a cough, not a sneeze. Let's see. If you want a bird team, check out the Super Sentai series called Jetman, and you love this person who sings the theme song of the guy who sings Charlotte. Oh, Hironobu Kageyama? Fuck yeah. Ducks, they give no fucks. You can't spell? That's okay, Window. That's okay. I mean, I don't expect very many Windows to know how to use a keyboard, so, I mean, props to you. But no, all jokes aside, hello Window. Dicks are one of the only birds that have penises. Dicks have penises. Bro really said dicks have penises. You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of when I was a kid. Okay, when I say kid, I mean I was like, I don't know, 14, 15. I had a friend online named Josh. Now, Josh told me that he was speaking to somebody online who was trying to refer to nipples. Now, hear me out. Nipples, right? But he didn't know what to call it. So, what he called a nipple was a tit on the boob. And so, that was always like an inside joke between us. Like, whenever, like, any of us needed to refer to a nipple for whatever reason, we'd just say tit on the boob. And then Josh one time said, oh, it's like a dick on the penis. Oh. Oh man, good times. Tit on the boob. Real. It is real, isn't it? Okay. Let's see here. Oh yeah, she needs her other arm. What's real? Tit on the boob is real. And if you need me to explain that again, I will. I happily will. You can send me the opening? Sure. There's a waterfall known as the booby. Yes! That's true. I actually almost made Moogie Mallard a blue-footed booby. I almost did that. But I thought it was important that he stays a duck. Man, that would have been funny to imagine, though. That would probably look very funny. So, like, what would the channel be named? Like, Moogie Booby? Missed opportunity, man. But I love them. They're so cool. They look like this. Kind of look like that. Blue-footed Bobby. Send bobs. Send blue-footed boobies. Let's see. Okay, thank you for sending me that opening. I'll have to check it out afterwards. All right, Fluffy Nerd. What do you think, man? Go ahead and do this here. Let me know what you think, man. And if you ever want to add color to it, I could always go back and do so. Just let me know. But it is 15 per character. The parrot would make you a psychic. It wouldn't just help me speak better? I thought it was cool and unusual for a bird to have blue feet. There's actually a red-footed booby, too. There's a blue and red one. Hey, Mr. Goodies, how's it going? How's it going, dude? You thought stream was yesterday. It was supposed to be. It was supposed to be, but something came up yesterday. I needed to take care of some financial stuff, so I postponed it to today. So yeah, sorry about that. I'm so sorry. I did make a post about it in Axel's server. If you're not in there, I would highly recommend going there, because I always keep everybody up to date with the happenings when it comes to streaming. Or just have notifications turned on for the channel if you don't use Discord. Yeah, no problem, dude. Next animation, Sonic tries to not meet the IRS. It would actually be in my best interest to have Sonic... Okay, it'd be actually... If I don't want Sonic to meet the IRS, then I should not do anything on YouTube. Because with YouTube, you get 1099s. You get 1099 forms. And with that, those do not have taxes taken out, so you have to pay on that. It's not like a W-2. So basically, if you do YouTube, your taxes are far more complicated. So if I don't want Sonic to meet the IRS, then he needs to not do anything on YouTube. He just needs to work a regular job, be employed by somebody, and not be self-employed, or just start an LLC. But even then, it's still complicated. I'm very interested in funding another sketch. How many have you gotten down right now? Okay, so there are 3 remaining. There are 3. You see, okay, so right underneath the... can you see my cursor? Yeah, you can. You see, it's small, but you see where my cursor is? Right below it, it says sketches remaining. It's the pink font. It's to the right of my character. That tells you how many sketches are remaining if you want one. So that's how many are left. If that's too confusing, let me know. I'll try to I'll figure out a way to revise it to make it easier to understand. And the Crow would turn you into a combination of Raven, Batman, Ghost Rider, Shadow, Spawn, and the Crow. What? What? Okay. Birds with duck markings. Oh, PK, those are adorable. I like those little guys. Those guys are cute. Can I add some more little quills on him? Oh yeah, I could do that. There we go. You know the movie Brandon Lee was in? No. I don't know what... I don't know. I don't know. Alright, there we go. Is that better? I don't really know what he's talking about. I don't know. So this is the second sketch you've done, correct? No, this is the first. I'm about to start the second one. And then after that, if no other sketches are purchased, then the stream will be done for the night. So it's going to be after this one. Let me see here. Wait, which Nami outfit do you want, Winter Rain? Which Nami outfit? Hello, Nacho. Hello. How much are sketches? So they are 25 a character, 15 if you want color per character. The rules are in the description. Everything should be there, but if that's too confusing or if you need any clarification, please don't hesitate to ask. Fix the nose and the chin as well. Oh, Elbath. Okay. Go. Go. Okay, yeah, no problem, Mr. Goodies. Let's see here. Okay. Now let's get back to the regular pose here. Can she be winking? Yeah, sure. Should I make it this one? Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Your friend has a peacock? That's a weird flex. Actually, it's like weird. It's a weird flex, but it's a cool one at the same time. Having a peacock as a pet, that's so fucking cool. I remember I saw a peacock when I went to the Everglades. It was really cool. Unleash my bird. Yes. PK, you can unleash your bird, but you just can't do it here because of TOS. Can't unleash it here, my man. I'm sorry. You met a few peacocks? Nice. They're so fucking cool, aren't they? They're really pretty. So she's doing this weird finger thing. All right. Okay. It was in Florida at least one of the times. Yeah, like I said, I only saw a peacock when I went to the Everglades, which is obviously in Florida, so. Florida has a lot of cool birds. Let's see here. So, Nami Elbaf outfit. Okay. I have not drawn Nami in her Elbaf outfit yet, so this will be interesting. Well, I mean, it's not Nami, but you know what I'm saying. I haven't drawn Nami's Elbaf outfit even on another character. Alright, let's see. Okay. You got pecked by a peacock in Detroit once. Oh, man. Getting pecked by a peacock in any city would suck. Imagine if there's like an anime called That One Time I Got Pecked by a Peacock in Detroit. Of course it was Detroit. What do you mean, of course it was Detroit? What do you mean, of course? Is Detroit known for their fucking peacocks? Like, what are you saying? What are you saying? Yes, I've seen a female peacock before. A peahen. Detroit Cock City. Oh my god. That's funny. Okay, I need to bend this arm a bit more. There we go. You got a Mithra plush? Dude, Spark, that's fucking awesome. Did you just get it? It's supposed to be a peacock, but it's a girl. But I mean, dude, it's like cartoon logic, man. It's like when you have a cow in a cartoon and it makes milk, but it's a boy. Like, they just do that because it's a cow. It's what they're known for. Peacocks are known for their feathers, right? The male ones are anyway. So it's just a generalization kind of thing. It's not supposed to be accurate towards real life whatsoever. Let's see here. Making adjustments.
Hey,
Oh, shit.
princess, you got a donation.
Goodies, thank you for the 25.
All right, Moogie. One sketch of teenage past Juliet, if you please. The pose, you can do whatever you'd like. Just make her look good and in character.
Sure thing, man. Go ahead and send the reference over, and I will work on that right after this. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. And with that, there are 2 remaining. There we go. We out here blessed. Exactly. Alright, so let's see here. I need to adjust the rest of her body here. There we go. You were busy doing something. I was about to head out. I was having a huge headache. Oh, shit, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about your headache. Headaches suck ass, man. Okay. So I think we are pretty much good on the pose, and now we just got to start adding adding everything else here. So we got to add Elise's iconic hair to make it Elise. There's what? Hold on, Axel said there's ducks on her screen, so I need to go investigate. I'll be right back. Hang on. So I'm back. Axel's playing a game called Softly Placed, and there's like this duck puzzle. Who here had an iPod back in the day? I did. Why? What kind of joke is... What is this a lead up to? What is this a lead up to, Ard? Knowing you, you know. Okay, let's see here. I had one of those little iPods. Oh, shit. It wasn't an iPod Shuffle, but it had a really tiny screen. Was it an iPod Nano? It looked like this. Hang on. It was very small. Remember, it had like a wheel, not a wheel, but it had buttons here, I think, and then here was the screen. You know what I'm talking about? What was that? Was that an iPod Nano? Because I had that. Whatever that was. That's the Nano? Okay, yeah, then I had that. I loved it. I remember I loaded it up with anime music. This was like 2006. I loaded it up with anime music, and my mom would sometimes want to use it to go on walks, so she would have to like listen to whatever fucking bullshit was on there. And she was like, this music sucks. She just wanted something to listen to, and it's just a bunch of anime crap. So eventually she just stopped asking for it. Stopped asking for the iPod. But hey, you know, I tried to help. I tried. Oh, man. I remember she was like, why does this guy keep saying, you are my friend over and over and over again? Yeah. It was either, like, I think it was either the Naruto Shippuden opening or the fucking Blue Dragon song. One of the two. It was one of the two. My mom was just like, this shit is fucking ridiculous. This is hot garbage. Oh, man. I had anime music, cartoon music, video game music, Linkin Park, Weird Al, Korn, System of a Down. Yeah, I had a bunch of stuff on there too, but it was mostly anime music because I was in a huge anime phase. I mean, obviously I still love anime, but back then I was like, dude, I fucking loved anime. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, anime of that time, the 2000s was my favorite time to be an anime fan. For sure. I had other stuff on there. I can't remember what, though, but I can confidently say it was loaded with, like, One Piece and Dragon Ball and Naruto, and I even had the Azumanga Daioh opening on there. You will always be a big weeaboo. Thank you, Ard. I appreciate you. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. And you're always going to be the biggest ropes shooter that I know. Alright, so we got to start adding Nami's outfit here. If I watched Tenchi Muyo, I did, but it was on and off. It was in like 2000, 2001. It was on and off. I didn't really understand what the fuck was going on. I really liked Ryo-Oki though. It was the rabbit cat thing. It was like a a fucking rabbit cat hybrid. Do you know what I'm talking about? I think it was like gray. It was like that gray fucking thing. It was always with one of the girls. I don't remember who it was. I just remember Ryo-Oki. Thanks, Art. I appreciate that, man. It means a lot coming from you, bro. Thank you. I'm glad you accept me as one of your own. Okay, let's see. I've not seen that. I know what you're talking about, Winter Rain. I wasn't going to bring attention to that because I don't want to make people feel uncomfortable. But I know exactly what you're talking about. But it's definitely in line for Oda and his sense of humor. Just gonna do this here. Let's see. Wow. Wow, hard. Jesus Christ, man. Who farted in your cereal today, bro? Axel, what is that noise that I'm hearing?
I'm sawing.
What?
I was sawing stuff.
You're sawing? Oh.
Sawing.
Oh. Okay. That is fucking wild, Ard. That is fucking wild. Hello, Double. How's it going? How's it going, bruh? Dude, Double, I've had such a busy day. I saw that you DM'd me. I didn't get a chance to see what you sent, though. But, so I will check it out here when I'm done with my stream, okay? I know you DM'd me, just didn't get a chance to check it out. Just been super busy. Sorry, bro. Okay, let's see. Add the big fuzzy things. That's what texting is for. Exactly. But yes, that is true. But how you doing, Double? Hope you're doing well, man. Oh yeah, I gotta add her little feather thingies up here so people know that it's Elise. There we go. Grinding away at that thing the past few days. Shit, nice. Nice. I love to hear that. I love to hear that, bro. Seriously, that's fucking awesome, man. Proud of you, dude. Keep up the great work, dude. Seriously. Whenever you're ready to talk about that, let me know. Am I missing something? Oh, yeah. Okay, and then here's the thing at the end. All right. Actually gonna move that down just a bit. There we go. Excuse me. Okay. All right. Let me see. Okay, so all right, Winter Rain, what do you think of this? What do you think of this? Has a sword but would never use it and is only for style. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much been a lot of the Straw Hat outfits as of the past few arcs. It's just a bunch of... It's just meant to really justify different figures being made, different merchandise. I mean, it's cool. It's a cool embellishment, but yeah, it's just a bunch of bullshit on the characters. There we go. Let me know if this looks good. Having a good day. How about you? Yeah, no, my day's been good, man. My day's been good. Can't complain. I'm glad you're doing well, bro. Blush scratches. Okay, so basically, okay, so there are some here, but I'll make more of them. And if you ever want to add color to this, I can always come back and change those to like color blushes, color blush lines. There we go. All right, it's good. Excellent. Okay, no problem, man. So this is good then. All right, great. Hell yeah. All right, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. All right, now let me go to Mr. Goodies here. Oh, she looks way different. All right, take care, Winter Rain. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, dude. Okay, so let's see. I'm trying to decide what... Okay. Alright, I'm trying to decide the kind of pose I want to do, because her vibe is way different. Alright, so let me see. She looks very, like, nerdy. Let's see. What? Let me do a different pose here. Let's see. I appreciate you, Double. Thank you, man. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I'll do it like this then. All right, so what's the lore with her? What is her lore? There we go. She's just bullied and abused like her parents, or by her parents in school, so she's depressed and alone. Oh, that sucks. Well, good to know. That actually is very helpful. Let's see here. So why did they bully her? What did she do, or what didn't she do? Why do people feel like it's okay to bully her? Okay, so she's got like a very round kind of. Wait, what? I'm trying to follow you, Ambassador Martinez, but like I get what you're saying, but like what are you saying? I mean, I guess so. Hard what? What are you going on about? I mean, I know what you're trying to do. Essentially, she didn't do anything except maybe be born, you could say. She was just being born in the wrong areas, around the wrong people. Oh, okay, so it's just people generally picking on her then.
Remember to wash your butt crack.
Yes, that is paramount. Her favorite colors are light green and yellow. So where did the pink come along then? Those feet are way too big. Hang on. There we go. Would say past Julie and Juliet are different beings. I mean, I can tell. Okay, wait, her love for him. What do you mean, love for... Wait. Love for who? Wait, what was the pink... I'm confused. What? Who's it, like, her love for? Your main character, only friend would be like, oh, okay. Oh, I see, okay. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Let me change some of her hair up here to be a bit more flowy with the rest of it. Okay, there we go. All right, let me change the size of her hand down here. But does this look good? Would you whoops, my bad. Would you say this looks good generally? Gotta add a few more details, but I'd say it's just about almost done here. If you wanted to add color, I could always come back to it another time, if that's something you're ever interested in. Expression's awesome. Dude, I'm glad that you're loving it. That's awesome, dude. Dude, hell yeah, no, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Seriously, I appreciate you coming through, man. It's great learning more about your character, too. Okay. Trying to see if there's anything else. Is there anything else that I'm forgetting with it? Yeah, dude. No problem, man. Not a problem, dude. To fund you to do her very young adult look. Oh, okay, so there's gonna be the next one in line. Okay. That'll be interesting. Alright, so, I'm not sure if there's anything else that needs to be added here. Let me know. I guess I can just start cleaning up a little bit of the lines here, because it's a lot going on over here. Okay, think you're good, hot damn. No earrings, no beauty mark, no makeup, I say. Okay. 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 Alright, so I think that's it then. If there's nothing else you need me to fix or add, then I'd say that this is it then. What do you think? Let me know what you think, Mr. Goodies. By the way, who has here seen those Sonic animations where they reanimated scenes from the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya? I have not, but I've seen Haruhi Suzumiya, and I used to really like it back in the late 2000s. I used to love Haruhi, actually. Haruhi was amazing. Did I say anything? Yeah, I was just asking you, is there anything else I need to Is there anything else you need me to do? Or is there anything you need me to fix, add? Because otherwise, I'd say that I'm pretty much done. Just let me know. All right, Spark. You guys have a good time. You take care now. You behave. Yeah, no problem, Mr. Goodies. That's fine. No, I thought it was fun. I'm interested in learning more about her. She's cool. I mean, I can add that if you want me to. Hang on.
Remember to wash your butt crack.
Yes, that is important. And if you always, like, if you ever want me to come back and add color to it, I can. Just let me know when. Let's see. The first time I read a manga, I was so confused. Why is everything backwards? Well, that's just how it is. The thing is, with Japanese, they used to just do... I mean, I guess they still technically do, but it almost always used to be top to bottom. Top to bottom, right to left. What? No, Art. No, this is Mr. Goody's character. It's one of his characters. Okay. Let's do this here too. There we go. All right. I guess I'll just add a little bit here as well, and then I'd say that's pretty much it. Okay. Alright, what do you think? Who here has heard of Katawa Shoujo? Why the fuck are you bringing up Katawa Shoujo? What the fuck, man? Oh, okay. I was just trying to make all the darker spots pretty much, you know, just for balance. But okay, sure. All right. All right. So I think that's it then. If you have nothing else for me to fix or add, then I think I'm done. What do you think? The hair next to her arm. Wait. Oh, okay. All right, like that? Yeah, no problem, Fluffy Nerd. Dude, yeah, no, thank you, man. Thank you, dude. Seriously. All right, guys. I will be live again on I'll be live again on Monday. Wait. Can you make the hair darker? What, you mean like... Wait, what? Hold up. Okay. Cause okay, so I wanted to let you guys know I will be live on Monday again. So about the time I started today, I'm aiming to start between 7:30 and 8 EST. Is that good, Mr. Goodies? Hell yeah. Alright, cool. Alright, well, if that's the case, I will be live again on Monday. I will see you guys then. I'll have more sketch slots open for you guys. And until then, I hope everybody has an awesome rest of your week. Enjoy your weekend when it arrives. But until then, hang in there. I will see you guys on Monday. Axel will be live on Saturday with Ashlyn. Let me go ahead and link to her channel. I believe they're going to be trying to finish up Paper Mario. The 1,000-year paper fuck. Right here. Right there. 1,000-year door. So, I'll be live Monday. She'll be live Saturday. Right there. Make sure you go hit subscribe if you want to tune in. Highly recommend it. Alright, I will catch you guys later. Everyone have a great week. Bye-bye.